students, good morning everyone. This is the second revision lecture related to class 9 physics gravitation chapter, and in this lecture today we will discuss about the concept of acceleration due to gravity and free fall, and how the value of acceleration vary from one place to another place, and what is the value of g on moon surface. So all these terms we will discuss about in details. Just see first the concept of acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity. And free fall. Free fall. Very simple concept about acceleration due to gravity and free fall. Just see, suppose any object that lies on earth's surface, any object that lies on earth surface, then the earth attracts the object towards its center. And why the earth attracts? Because earth having mass and the object having also mass. Let's see with the help of a simple diagram. Here this is the concept of earth. Suppose this one is taken as earth and a mass having a small mass object, that is m, kept on earth surface, then the value of force of attraction here calculated in two ways. First by Newton's law of gravitation and second by Newton's second law. The two types of forces acted, but the value in two different types of forces. One, that is Newton's second law, attracting the force towards the center of earth, and second, both the body applying force on each other. These two forces are equal in magnitude. So just calculating the concept of, this is the center of earth, this one is what? Earth. And if r is the radius, or you say that distance between center of body of mass having small m and this one center of earth, because the total radius and here represented by capital R, that is equal to the distance between the center of body and the center of earth. Why is this one taken? Because the radius of body having mass small m will be least the comparison of radius of earth. That's why r plus r here taken as capital R. So the force of attraction by Newton's law, of attraction, F is equal to what? Capital G, capital M, that is mass of earth, and small m mass of body, upon distance between their centers, that is what? Capital R square. Clear? This is the force of attraction, and this force also equal to the force of gravity by which the earth attracts the body towards its center. That is equal to what? Small m g. This one concept obtained from this equal to what? F equal to ma. From this concept, this one F is equal to mg taken, because here the acceleration, that is the acceleration due to force of attraction, and this attraction towards the center of earth. Here one question always arises, why the body attracting towards earth center, why the earth not attracting towards the body center? Because here the mass factor, that is very important factor. In case of body mass of this smaller body, that is small m, having least mass, but the body of earth here whenever taken, then what, greater mass. It means here capital M is greater than small m. That's why the acceleration produced in this body is much greater as comparison to the acceleration produced in the earth. That's why we are just observing the body attracting towards the center of earth, and we can't observe the earth also attracting towards the body of mass small m. So here the mass factor is very important. So equating these two terms, then m cancel out from both sides, then small g is equal to what, capital G capital M upon r square. And we are knowing the value of capital G, capital M and R. Just see, G value 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square, and value of M, mass of earth, that is 6.0 into 10 power 24 kilogram, and last one radius of earth, that is 6.4 into 10 power 6 meter. When we will put the value of capital G, capital M and capital R in this equation 1, then we will get what? Small g, and the value of small g will be what? From 1 we will get what? 9.8 meter per second square. Yeah, this value g, that is acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity. Whenever the body falling down, or you say that going towards center of earth, then the acceleration produced in the body, is said to be what? Acceleration due to gravity. Here g is equal to what? G is the acceleration due to gravity. Clear? Very simple concept. The value of g, how obtaining, and in which condition this is defined. Listen again. When a body falling towards earth, then the acceleration produced in the body is said to be what? Acceleration due to gravity, and the acceleration value here 9.8 meter per second square. This value varying from one place to another place, and suppose any body falling freely without any other force except gravity, then the situation of that body is said to be what? Free fall. It means when a body falling under the influence of gravity only. Listen again. When a body falling under the influence of gravity only, then the body is said to be in free fall, and the force of gravity will be what? 9.8 Newton. And when the body falling towards earth center with a force of 9.8 Newton, then the body is said to be in free fall. Clear? The concept of gravity and the concept of free fall, I think both the concept will be clear. So just note down all terms. After this I will explain how the value of gravity vary from place to place. Either when we just move from equator to poles or poles to equator, how the value gravity changes, and when we just move above the earth's surface, and I will say that when we just move below the earth's surface or towards the center, then how the value of gravity changes, and in which condition the value of gravity becomes zero, and what effect occurs when the value of gravity becomes zero. So note down all these terms. After this I will explain in details. Just note down. Just see, after the estimation of value of gravity and the concept about the acceleration due to gravity, the next concept is what? Variation in gravity. Variation in acceleration due to gravity. Here total 4 cases in variation due to gravity, but in class 9th standard only 3 cases you have to know, and the 3 cases totally based on diagram. First, effect of shape of earth. Effect of shape of earth. How? Effect of shape of earth, that is in gravity, what is the role of shape of earth? Just see, this is the earth shape, assuming that this is the earth shape, and here the shape of earth is what? That is oval shape. That is oval shape. Oval shape means having major axis and minor axis. Just see, this is the major axis, this is minor axis, and this one is major axis. Clear? Minor axis and major axis. Then after this one, these two terms are equatorial radius. And here these two concepts, that is polar radius. What is the role of equatorial radius and polar radius? Or you say that equator and poles. Here this is east and this is west, this is north and this is south. So this is the pole condition, and when we move from equator to pole, then how the value of gravity changes? Just see, first of all, this is the relationship between small g and capital G. That is G is equal to Gm upon R square, as just earlier derived in the definition of, or you say that explanation of gravity. And then after this, here G and M are constants. Then small g inversely proportional to what? Radius square. This concept gives an idea about the variation of acceleration due to gravity with the shape of earth. Here this equatorial radius, that is REQ, equatorial radius is greater than polar radius, RP OL. Clear? This polar radius is less than the equatorial radius. It means what? Whenever the radius value less, then gravity value will be high. Whenever the radius value is high, then gravity will be less. It means the value of gravity at equator is least and at poles will be maximum. It is clear. It is clear that value of gravity will be minimum at equator and maximum at poles. Clear? And suppose we are moving from equator to poles, then value of gravity will be increasing. When we are moving from equator to poles, then value of gravity, or you say that G, when we just move from equator to poles, then value of G increases, and vice versa. Clear? It means when we just move from poles to equator, then value of G decreases because radius increases when we just move from pole to equator. This is the reason why we are just weighing the object weight at equator will vary when we just weight the same object weighing at poles due to the effect of variation in gravity. At poles, the value of gravity will be maximum, and at equator, the value of gravity will be minimum. That's why the value of weight also vary. Clear? So just note down very simple concept. And after this, the two concept. One, that is when we just move above the earth's surface, then how value of gravity changes, and when we just comes down towards the center of earth below the earth's surface, then how the value of gravity changes. I will explain only with the help of formula, because derivation I just done in the previous lecture. This is a revision lecture, so I will only write the formula and explain about the variation in gravity. So just note down all these terms. The next concept is effect of altitude. Effect of altitude and how the altitude affect the gravity. Let's see, this is the shape of earth, and here we are just raising up to h height above the earth's surface, up to this height h. Starting, the body is at this point, and final, the body is at this point B, and here C means what? That is the center of earth. Either C or O, anyone we can take. Earth mass having m. So just see the value of gravity at point B and at point A. At both point the value of gravity will be changed. Then the value of gravity at point B, value of gravity at point B, G dash is equal to G 1 minus 2h upon R. This equations only when h is less or less than R. Clear? And when the value of h is greater than R, when the value of h is greater than R, then G dash is equal to what? G upon 1 plus h upon R whole square. These two formula you have to use in the calculation of gravity value whenever just body raised up to h height above the earth's surface, how changes. Here with the help of this formula, suppose the body raised up to height that is equal to what? Half of radius of earth. It means when h is equal to r by 2, then when h is equal to r by 2, r2h is equal to r2h is equal to r, then from this equation g dash is equal to g 1 minus r upon r is equal to g 1 minus 1 is equal to what? 0. Clear? Very simple concept. We can calculate the value of gravity in the terms of this formula, with the help of this formula also. When h is equal to r, then gravity becomes what? That is equal to, when h is equal to r, then this one becomes what? 2 and 2 square what? 4. Then gravity becomes 1/4. And when h is equal to r by 2, then this one becomes what? This one 2 plus 1 3 upon 2 or 9 upon 4 becomes what? 4 upon 9 times. 4 upon 9 times. When h is equal to r, just see. Then g dash is equal to, from this equation, g upon 1 plus 1, 2 square means what? 4. Then g becomes what? 1 upon 4th of g at earth surface. Clear? Very simple concept. Just after this, the next one, the effect of depth. Effect of depth. And this is the last concept, that is effect of depth. How the value of gravity changes when we just move down towards the center. Number third is effect of depth. This is the earth surface. Clear? And we are going towards d depth below the earth surface. And this one is what? Center. And here total distance from A to O, that is r, and this one distance will be what? R minus d. R minus d. We will derive the formula for this situation. Also, the value of gravity at point B will be given by value of gravity at point B, that is g dash is equal to what? G 1 minus d upon r. This formula I have derived in previous lecture. So in this lecture only one I am just going to short description about the each and every concept related to gravity. Then g dash equal to g 1 minus d upon r, and at the center d is equal to what? R. Then g dash is equal to g dash is equal to 1 minus r upon r, 1 minus r upon r, that is equal to g 1 minus 1 is equal to what? 0. Clear? The value of gravity becomes 0 at the earth center. It means what? The weight of body becomes 0 at earth center. And then after this, very important concept, how the value of gravity does vary on moon surface in respect of earth surface. The value of gravity on moon surface, that is 1/6 the value of gravity on earth surface. We will derive a relationship. With the help of this relationship, very easily we can understand how the value of gravity just on moon surface. Very simple concept. For this derivation we have to assume what? Two concepts. The mass of earth, that is 100 times the mass of moon, and second, the radius of earth, that is 4 times the radius of earth is 4 times the radius of moon. Just see, weight of an object on moon surface. Very interesting derivation. Weight of an object on moon surface. By assuming that earth is what? Spherical and moon is also spherical, but the exact shape is not spherical of earth. Here just taking two concepts. Mass of earth, that is m, e for earth and m of mass, that is 100 times the mass of moon, and radius of earth, that is equal to 4 times the radius of moon. By taking these two concepts and one relation just I derived, small g and capital G relationship, that is g is equal to what? Capital G capital M upon r square. So at earth surface, GE is equal to what? Capital G capital M E upon RE square. This one equation 1. And at moon surface, GM is equal to capital G capital M upon R M square. Here capital M with subscript small m, that is mass of moon. Clear? And Rm is radius of moon. So dividing and when we multiply this gravity by small mass of body, then mg, and here mg, then will be what? Small m into m. Clear? This is representing what? Weight of an object on earth surface and this is representing what? Weight of an object on moon surface. That is Wm. Clear? So weight means what? Mass into gravity. Here mass of moon and this one mass of object that is held on moon surface. So dividing second equation by first. Dividing second by first. Just see. When we divide second by first, then we will get what? Very simple concept. Wm upon We is equal to this capital G, capital M and small m upon Rm square and whole upon capital G, Me, small m upon Re square. This m cancel out, capital G cancel out. So remaining what? That is equal to capital M, that is mass of moon upon radius of moon square into this Re square in numerator side upon Me, and we are knowing that what? M is equal to 100 mm, that is mass of earth is 100 times the mass of moon, and radius of earth is 4 times the radius of moon. So we will use the concept W m upon We is equal to, at the place of Re, 4 Rm square upon square, and mm is what? 100 m. So m cancel out, and here 4 4 is 16 Rm square upon 100 Rm square cancel, so 16 upon 100, and we are knowing that what? 16 6 is 96, so 1 upon 6 point something, so approximately equal to what? 1 upon 6. Clear? So with the help of this last one line, Wm is approximately equal to 1 upon 6 times the We. It means the weight of an object on Earth's surface, whenever divided by 6, then approximately equal to what? Weight of an object on moon surface. And we are knowing that what? Weight is equal to, that is mass into gravity. So this Wm is what? That is mgm, and We means mge. So with the help of these two initial concept, mgm approximately equal to 1 upon 6 mge. So m cancel out further, so gravity at moon surface approximately 1 upon 6 gravity on earth surface. It means we are knowing that what? Gravity on earth surface, that is 9.8 meter per second square. So 1 upon 6 of this 9.8 will be what? When we just divide by 6 9.8, then this one will be equal to 606 and 38 68 36 1.6 something meter per second square, that is gravity on moon. It means the value of gravity on moon surface, that is less than 2 meter per second square. I will say that 1.6 means too much less value. Suppose we are weighing at Earth's surface 100 kg, then at that place will be what? That is below 20. So the concept of gravity, that is very important role playing on Earth surface and also on moon surface. The value of gravity on Earth surface, that is 9.8, meter per second square. This is the reasonable value. That's why the atmosphere level lies on Earth's surface above height, and the value of gravity on moon surface, that is too much less, and with the help of this less value there is no any atmosphere gaseous molecules on moon surface, because the average molecular velocity of gaseous molecules is greater than the force of their attraction on moon surface. It means no molecules can be bound on moon surface of either air molecules, or you said that water molecules. In some cases only one the chance of water molecules, but not in this phase of liquid, that is in the phase of ice. But here the concept of gravity on moon surface, on earth surface, and weight on moon surface and earth surface, how very easy concept, and with the help of these concept we can explain so many further important concept. So you will practice out each and everything I just taught, and I will make the next lecture also, that is related to gravitations, and that is the what, that will be the last revision lecture of gravitation for your examination point of view. So that's all for today. Have a nice day.